Welcome student. In last lecture we discussed about four P's of marketing mix, that was product, price, promotion and place. In this lecture we will going to see about the product cycle. First of all, let me understand what is meant by the product cycle is. Product cycle is nothing but what are the functions and activities accomplished during design and manufacturing of product are known as a product cycle. It means what are the functions and activities completed during design and manufacturing of the product. All these are clubbed together and that are known as a product cycle. From this diagram, it is get clear that idea is started or concept is started and then up to the disposal. Now, whatever the stages occur in between concept and disposal, that is known as a product life cycle. It means if you see a concept is converted into a draft in a design phase, and then once a documentation is ready with all the required things, okay, then it goes to the manufacturing. It means in a design phase we completed a design for manufacturing and then it transferred to the manufacturing phase. Now once a product is get manufactured according to the design, then it have to certified with different quality test. Once it certified, once it achieve that quality test, then it transfer or it launch in a market for sale. After a certain time, that product need to repair or do a maintenance. Now once a maintenance is reaches at its maximum stage, then there is no need or there is no way to repair or to maintain the product, then that product we need to dispose. This is nothing but stages of any product from concept to disposal. Now let me understand the product life cycle by graphical way. We can see here a diagram, a curve is shown. On x-axis there is a time and on y-axis there is a sales. It means we will going to learn the product life cycle, sales versus time. Now every product goes through four stages. First one is the introduction, second one is the growth, third one is the maturity and fourth one is the decline. Now let me understand the first stage, that is introduction stage. The first stage of product life cycle is the introduction, or we can say it's a pioneering stage. You can see in a diagram a seed is growing and now that seed is get formed into saplings. This stage is nothing but a sapling stage of any tree. During this stage, competition is non-existent, prices are relatively high, markets are limited and the product innovation is not known much, as this product is new in a market, so people are not aware about the product. So definitely sales is minimum. Now the growth in sales volume is at a lower rate because of lack of knowledge on the part of customer and difficulties in marketing. During this stage, high expenditure has to be incurred on advertising and other promotional activities. We already discussed 4 P's. So we have to give more focus on promotion. Prices are usually high during the introduction stage because of small scale of production, technological problem and heavy promotional expenditure. Now, suppose you want to increase the sale, then we have to apply some strategies. That strategies may be like this. Uh, we have to provide advertisement and publicity for that particular product by attracting people, by giving them a money back guarantee. Then we can offer attractive gifts to customer while purchase a product. Then we can offer price off as an introductory offer. Then we can attract them by offering a discount to dealers, high price of product to earn greater profit during the initial stage. So we can apply a skimming strategy over there, right? So this is the introduction stage. If you take an example of Google self-drive car, Now this Google self-drive car is in a introduction phase. Second one is a growth stage. If you see in a diagram, now your saplings become more matured, or its growth is takes place. So your sapling is exploring over here. It's an exploring stage of that particular product. So as the product grows in popularity, it moves into a second phase of its life cycle. That is nothing but your growth stage. During this stage, the demand expands, price fall, competition increases, and distribution is greatly widened. The management focuses its attention on improving the market share by deeper penetration into the existence market and entry into new market. Sometimes major improvements also take place in the product during this stage. The promotional expenses remain high, although they tend to fall as a ratio to sales volume. The ratio of promotional expenditure to sale leads to increase in profitability during this stage. Advertisement and publicity of the product. Incentive scheme may be offered to stimulate more people to try the product. New version of the product are introduced to cater to the requirement of different type of customer. Channel of distribution are strengthened so that the product is easily available wherever required. Brand image of product is created through promotional activities. The price of product is competitive. There is greater emphasis on customer services. By applying such kind of strategies, we can grow the sale volume. We take an example of Tesla car or E-Verito. Mahindra launches in 2012. Mahindra launches E-Verito. Now this car is in a growing stage. The sale volume of the cars are increases because people's aware about the importance of e-environment. So this is about the growth stage. Then next one is the maturity. Here we can find a tree become matured, and now it is able to give you a fruit. So the product enter into maturity stage as competition intensifies further and market get saturated. Profits come down. Okay, you can find here in a maturity stage itself, your sale volume is at its apex, but at the same time it start decline. This stage may last for a long period, as in case of many products with long run demand characteristics. But sooner or later, demand of the product start decline as new products are introduced in the market. Product differentiation, identification of new segment, and product improvement are emphasized during this stage. In order to lengthen the period of maturity stage, we may apply the strategies like this. Product may be differentiated from the competitive product, and brand image may be strengthened further. The warranty period may be extended. Reusable packaging may be introduced. New market may be developed, or new use of product may be developed. This is the maturity stage. You can take an example of a Baleno. Now Maruti Suzuki Baleno is at its peak point. At the same time, it start decline in a sale volume. So if you apply strategies which we discussed earlier, then we can definitely lengthen the maturity stage. Now next one is about decline stage. You can find a tree is now become a dead. So this stage is characterized by either the product's gradual displacement by some new product or change in consumer buying behavior. The sales fall down sharply and the expenditure on the promotion has to be cut down drastically. The decline may be rapid with the product soon passing out of market, or slow if new uses of the product are found. We can take an example here of diesel car. Bharat Emission Norm 1 was introduced in 2000. Then sequel of that Bharat Emission norms was there, that is BS2, BS3, and recently, partially in 2017, Bharat Emission 4 was introduced, and by skipping 5 from April 2020, Bharat Emission 6 norm introduced by government. Now, as per that Bharat Emission 6 norm, it is become quite expensive to make diesel car. So the diesel car is in a decline stage, you can say. So this is all about the decline stage. Now, how can we reduce the decline phase? Now, by introducing a new feature, maybe added to the product, and its packaging may be made more attractive. Economy packs or models may be introduced to revive the market. Promotion of the product may be done on the selective basis to reduce the distribution cost. This is all about the strategies to lengthen the decline stage or to reduce the decline stage. Now, after this decline, there is a one phase, that is abandonment stage. Many firms abandon the absolute product in order to put their resources to better use. Innovative products are introduced in the market to take place of the abandoned products. As far as possible, attempts should be made to postpone the decline stage. But if the decline is rapid, the product model may be abandoned and a new model with unique feature may be introduced. If it is not possible or there are heavy losses, the manufacturer may seek merger with a strong firm. We take an example of Tata Motors. Now some of the are Reliance. Okay, these are the giant company or giant firm. These are the giant firms who absorb the weaker firms. It means they are take over the companies. So this is all about the different stages of a product. Hope you understood the things. In next lecture, we will see about the product life cycle management in detail. Till then, thank you. Have a good day.